What's good, everybody? Welcome to Knee High to the Tree High with your boy Mark and P, man. Two amigos who went all the way from elementary school all the way through the pros. Now, we full-time daddy daycare.
Full
We
time.
went from serving pancake blocks, I'm talking about dragging folks, to serving up Saturday morning pancakes in some socks. You want that Mickey Mouse joint, girl? You want that Mickey Mouse joint, baby girl? Say no more. I got you. But however we do it, we gonna have a good time. So kick back and enjoy yourself. This is Knee High to the Tree High coming at you right. Hey,
This is our segue into our next segment, man. We talking about Georgia Hate Week.
Hey, boy, what we talking
Now,
about?
the fact that we talking about it in October still seems a little surreal, but it is what it is. That's what they decided to do. So you got to play them. You know what I mean?
Bro, they don't know nothing about that, Georgia.
They don't know. Listen, man, it's the Deep South oldest rivalry. Like people.
Bro, they already on my phone, bro. They already on my phone.
They already hitting me up.
Everybody back in Decatur, everybody in Ellenwood, all y'all Georgia Bulldog fans, hold up, wait a minute. I don't care what you want, put some Big Mac in it.
Put some Big Mac in it.
Hey, cause one thing for sure, two things for certain, but we ain't never gonna sit here and get scared of none of them.
Oh no, none of that. I tell them like this, man. We hey, anytime, any place, anywhere.
Anywhere, they feel good about themselves. Not only, boy, they feel good.
Georgia, you listen. All I get, Brad is my guy. So all I gotta say is 1980.
Oh, hold on.
What happened?
You know what? I forgot my wife was a former Georgia Bulldog.
Oh man.
Hey, she look, I ain't jump on her head. You know what I'm saying? I had to call her.
She better be glad she family.
She better be glad she part of the family now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She be sleeping outside or something, man. I can't. I'm sleeping with the enemy.
Man, that's tough. That's tough to be sleeping with the enemy, man. You gonna be some cold nights this week.
I went down there and got the best thing they had. That's all I can say.
You snuck up out of there and told her to wake up.
Hey, take her to the real side. You know what I'm saying?
Took that blue pill and that red pill.
Hey, she been War Eagle in there since, bro. You know what I'm saying?
She knew what time it was.
Hey, but for real though, man. Hey, this was the biggest game for us in college. Being
absolutely.
Everybody talk about the Iron Bowl, but we probably had half our team that was from Georgia.
And the other little part was from Florida, and we might only had like 10% that was from Alabama.
Yeah, so between the Georgia game and the Alabama game, I would always say that the Georgia week was bigger, if not just as big as the Alabama week.
I think for the players, it was bigger. I think for the coaches and the fans, and of course the school, the Alabama game was bigger. But for us,
we gotta think about it. Even the coaches we had, Coach. No, he was.
Maybe not the coaches, but definitely the school and the fans.
Yeah, I mean the whole state shut down. Auburn versus Alabama. But I definitely know one thing. That UGA game was a game that was circled every year. And if I don't know if y'all heard earlier, but your boy P was like, I can't believe it happening so early. Me either, bro. It used to be literally the game before the Alabama.
Before Alabama, yeah. It was like
our last two games always used to be jumping.
So I mean, I guess you can look at it both sides. It's like, okay, it's not as late in the year, so you don't have potentially more injuries than you normally do. You know what I'm saying? So you playing them earlier, so normally most of your team is a little bit more healthy. So that means everything, you know what I'm saying? It should be a fair view of who is actually the better team.
So who coming into this right now? Georgia Stout, they probably looking like, I'm going to call a spade a spade. They looking like one of the best teams in the nation right now. Hands down. The way they play defense, the way they running the ball, they offensive line, they look wonderful right now. They look spectacular. We coming off a good victory versus LSU, but we struggled against the Georgia State team. Tell me what we got to do to make sure we go out there and do what we need to do against Georgia this weekend, bro. What's our shot? What we got? What we got to do?
I think the best shot we have is so number one, we're gonna have to concentrate on the run. Ultimately, you gotta let the quarterback beat you. I remember my last year playing. We they came to us. It was 11 o'clock game, so that was another one, no trap game. That year they was down, but we was like, I think we only had lost one game that year so far. So we was top dog, but they literally came. That was when Stafford. It was like his freshman year, maybe sophomore. They literally came in. I think the guy probably threw maybe like 10 passes the whole game. I mean, it didn't help that Cox threw like 5 picks that game, but he still only threw like 5 passes. They ran the ball the rest of the game. So you can't let that happen. Like, if their strength is running the ball, you have to at least make their quarterback make a play. If he can't make a play, you got to just see what he got. I mean, you got to be willing to say, I'm willing to lose, because I don't even know who the quarterback name. I think I don't know. He like the 5th or 6th or something like that. Stedman the 8th. Yeah, Stedman the 25th. But yeah. I mean, you got to make him win it. You got to make him beat us. You can't just sit back and play safe and conservative and allow their offensive line to push us around. You can't do that. Because if you do that, it's going to be a long game and your feelings going to be hurt.
Bro, to be honest, I really feel like we got a shot if it plays to our strengths like that, because one of our strengths is playing the run this year. You know, we got linebackers that fly side to side. We got defensive linemen who are quick on the inside as well. So it's gonna be a good matchup. You know, they definitely got the bigger players. They probably gonna want to lean on us.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good game to see if we can come out, start fast, hit them in the mouth, you know, and get them into a situation where they trying to pass the ball more than they are run the ball.
You got to. I mean, even listen. I like our defense. I like our linebackers and all that stuff, man. But ultimately, just physics by itself. If you got 320, 330, some of them boys.
They had 300 pounders on the field at one
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. By the second quarter, man.
2 D tackles in at the same time. Man, like, that's a lot of weight.
By the second quarter, McLean looking to the sideline like, Coach, man, I might need a little breather.
Hey, boy, I don't know, boy. He a dog, though.
He is, man, but he ain't but like about 215, I think. Hey, 320 pounds laying on 215 just ain't gonna work all game now.
You saying, hey, you gotta bend, don't break, bro.
Bro, listen, he gonna bend. He gonna bend. So you gonna have to figure something out. You gotta just keep him in third and long. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Nick Ackett too, man. You already talking crap about that game, bro.
Man, Nick Ackett, man.
The first person that this upset come true, I'm gonna make sure I hit on social media.
Absolutely. I'm like, man, we couldn't even enjoy LSU win without them talking about Georgia already.
And see, that's why I really don't want to pipe up that much, right? Because I don't want to give them no locker room talk. I don't want to give them no bulletin board points to circle or see to get them hyped up about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To get their fans all riled up. I want them coming in thinking they the better team. I want them to think that. I want them to think this is going to be a cakewalk, because we struggling a little bit, having quarterback controversies. We almost lost one to Georgia State that we not Auburn. Please do that. Please, if you do anything else this week, sleep on the Auburn Tiger, boy, and watch if we don't jump up and bite your ass.
Quick. I tell you, look, dude, our biggest advantage right now is that we at home too.
Oh.
Yeah, we at home. So I mean, I just think they got to listen. Bo had a you know what I'm saying, heck of a game last week, but this is the only downfall to that. I don't want that to go to his head to where he's trying to do that this every week, because we don't need him to do all that. Because trust me, Georgia's defense is way better than LSU's defense. All that little running around and all that little stuff that you was doing, yeah, you can buy time, but don't get in the habit of doing that because they will eat you alive.
See, and that's another thing. I think he's going to have to be able to run this week, bro. He gonna have to.
Just run, yeah. He just need to put his head down and run. Don't try to run side, try to juke. Just decide to say, okay, if there's nothing, let me go get 5.
Get 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? Get into manageable downs. That's all
yeah,
we need.
Is
manageable downs.
Speaking of that, so what's going on with our running game?
Well, I don't know. Tank hasn't looked like Tank lately.
Is he injured?
He's not injured. I mean, even when he grabbed the ball, he looked like he got some pep in his step. It just seemed like he never catching that lane, or he never like.
He just can't get in the rhythm.
Yeah, he can't get in no rhythm. You know, he not getting loose like he would, and I think that's because he might be splitting some time with that freshman who.
Yeah, the freshman a dog too. Man, then you still got what is it, Shivers? He came back too. So, I mean, the running back room is pretty deep.
Yeah, it's deep. So, and we all know that, like, with running back, it's tough, you know, to kind of catch your rhythm. And from what I've heard, it's more like you don't catch your rhythm until like that second and third quarter, kind of when your legs get a little bit heavier, you know what I'm saying, and you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you got some more traction digging in the ground and stuff. But it takes time to come in there. I mean, to be honest, even when we play as an offensive lineman, as soon as you start the game, like, you got to get that first play out. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that first contact, that first hit, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that first play, usually that's the one you be most concerned about. You like, hold on, let me make sure everything, because you know, defense fresh, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, it's your first time touching on you, like, hold on, let me make sure I'm straight.
Let me see what I got, man.
Yeah. Then once you get that out the way, you like, all right, I'm good. I know we can settle down now.
Yeah. So I think that I haven't seen Tank Bixby consistently enough, I guess is what I'm saying.
It got to be something wrong, man. I mean, I know the offensive line is one of our weakest points. I mean, they actually played pretty decent last week, as far as pass blocking. Now the run game, I don't see any holes. I mean, every time the running back was touching the ball, he was juking, going to the left, going to the right. Like, that's not gonna cut it.
Trying to bounce it outside.
Trying to do something, yeah. Like I said, you go against Georgia. I mean, they got a bunch of dogs up front.
They got the real dogs up front.
Yeah, they got dogs up front, and then it allows their linebackers
in the middle, boy.
Yeah, then it allows their linebackers to be free, roam free. So it's like you got to give and take. That's why I say I don't want Bo Nix to get too, you know, happy with his performance to where he feels like that's what he has to do every single week. No, that's what he needed to do against LSU. But against Georgia, he might need to reconsider.
So you telling me that Bo don't need to try and just come out and take over the whole game?
Absolutely not. Bo don't know that.
That is not what he need to be trying to do.
Bo need to just say, listen, let the game. He got to let the game come.
Bo time. Bo knows.
Man, Bo jangles. Let me get a 2-piece. You need to relax, okay? Let's just understand. Let the game come to you. And then if you got to make those plays, you do. But don't go out there looking. Yeah, but don't go out there looking for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to just take what you can get, especially early on.
Yeah.
Because you can't what you can't do is put our defense in the hole. That allows them to run the ball 3 or 4 times and get a touchdown. We can't do that. You got to, if they're going to run the ball, you got to start them at least at their 30 and let them drive it all the way down the field.
Boy, we gonna have to have the Tiger Walk jumping that weekend.
We need everybody there.
We need everybody to go and pack it on in. You know what I'm saying? Friday night, get close to the stadium. Even if you ain't got no ticket, you need to be standing outside screaming at the stadium.
Make sure you got your COVID test though.
Whatever you can get, please. Please. Make sure you in there.
Yeah.
Don't do the rapid test.
Yeah, they definitely got to. We need them. We gonna need it. We gonna need all of it.
Bro, come on, don't look like that, bro. When you say it, though, bro. Like,
I mean, listen, I got confidence, man. I got confidence. Listen, the thing is, the records go out the window.
Boy, you ain't got no confidence.
I got confidence in the rivalry. I got confidence in the rivalry. What I'm saying is, they if they play it right, we got a shot. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hey, any week though, to be honest, in the SEC period, you can come back with an L. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you playing Kentucky. It don't matter if you playing Ole Miss. It don't matter if you playing Mississippi State.
It does matter if you playing Vanderbilt, though.
I didn't say Vanderbilt. I strategically.
That's probably that team. I think. Listen. I appreciate Vanderbilt for everything they do intellectually, but and basketball too. But I think it's about time for.
Don't kick them out the SEC, bro. Don't kick them out the SEC.
I'm not saying kick them out, but maybe they should be a SEC A.
They need them games on the
Listen,
SEC.
maybe it should be a SEC A and then the SEC double A. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got D1A and then you got D1 double A? You know, I think it should be an SEC A and the SEC double A.
Double A, bro. You gonna put them on the double A squad?
They probably need to go
farm league, bro. You gonna put them in the farm league?
They probably need to go down, bump down to JV.
Bro, come on, bro. Vanderbilt be trying, man.
I'm not saying they're not trying, but what I am saying is that it's a educational school. So
bro,
people just not
educational.
No, we talking about you know, books being priority. Or books being quote unquote priority, but we really care about sports.
Oh, you saying these people, these bigger schools, they care a lot more about that football.
Cause the football bringing the money, so of course they're gonna spend more. You know, like they're gonna say, "Hey guys, we want you to go to class."
Don't let them know about the gun line, then, boss.
They gonna say, "Guys, we want you to go to class," but we all know that going to class is really just a thing to do in order for you to play football.
Yeah, it's more like, you got to go do this before.
It's like an obligation.
We got to cross all our T's and dot all our I's, so y'all got to make sure that you at least handle this much of what you need to be doing so that we don't have a problem with you getting on the field.
See, at Vanderbilt, I feel like they can possibly be like, you know what, guys, we're going to cancel practice today because, you know, we had a lot of finals this week. I feel like they'll do that. We got finals this week, guys. So you know what? We're gonna cancel 2 practices, or if we do practice, we're just gonna go out there for 30 minutes and kind of just do a little something, and we going back and study.
You guys make sure you guys are focused. You got your head on straight.
Yeah.
You get in the classroom. Make sure you get a good night's rest.
Yes.
You know, get with your tutor.
We have breakfast for you in the morning before the test.
Yeah. We got free Starbucks. Like, you guys make sure you do whatever.
Yeah, that's Vanderbilt. And then listen, I'm not knocking that. But what I'm saying is to be part of the SEC, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already got who's coming out? Texas and what was the other team?
Was it Oklahoma?
I believe so.
Yep.
So I mean, you got teams coming in that can. So SEC is gonna be big enough to say, hey, we got a single A and we can make them a double A.
I mean, the whole country want to be in the SEC anyway. But
that's what I'm saying. I mean, we can just do that. But yeah, I mean, any given week, it can be a L in the SEC. I mean, this Georgia hate week, like I said, I'm excited about it. I'm ready for Auburn to silence all these puppy dog fans.
Puppy dog, bro. They got them puppy dog fans over there, bro.
Man, they puppy dogs, man. I tell them, man, I get it. It's home team, so I can't knock them too bad. But it's like, come on, man. Just leave me alone, man.
Leave me alone till after the game, man. Leave me alone.
You know what I mean?
Hey, let them fly, bro. Let them fly.
Yeah.
Man.
So let us do our thing.
They gotta come down to Jordan Hell this week, man. We gonna go put it on them in the nice Auburn way. You know what I mean? And we gonna let them know what is going on, bro.
Yeah, we definitely need a little bit of that home cooking too. So, you know, whatever ref in this game, you know, I might need to holler at them for a second to tell them, look, hey.
So you gonna hit them with that manila folder, bro?
Hey, you know how we do it down in Auburn.
Hey, boy, don't tell them that now, boy. You crazy, boy. You crazy, boy.
Hey, that was a joke, everybody. Just so y'all know.
Hey, man, these are just jokes.
Yeah, no. Auburn, we're very clean. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all just finished watching the Knee High to the Tree High podcast. We hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your thoughts. We out.